everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already read the caption, today's video is how to do your brows like a bad bitch. So let's get right into this. I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. This is going to be a short video anyways. So we're going to start off with first moisturizing our face. And my mom recommended this for me because she has really good skin. Like, she takes care of her skin. And I was like, Mom, like, what's the tea? Tell me, because my skin, as you can see, is getting a lot of manchas now. So she was like, Pond's. And I saw that it says it's a dark spot correcting cream. So we're going to go ahead and moisturize our face. And I'm going to go ahead and go with this, this fluffy brush just because it's flat. And I could just, like, kind of dip it in there, you know. So we're gonna moisturize our face. I probably put too much. So in my last video, I know I said that I use eyeshadow, which I really do on a normal basis. But when I go out and when I go clubbing or to a party where I know I'm gonna be sweating or dancing, I like to use pomade on my eyebrows because it stays all night. But I don't use the Anastasia pomade because a bitch is broke and I can't afford it. So I use the kind of like it but not so much like it, the Maybelline Tattoo Studio brown pomade. I don't know if you can see that. And this is in the color deep brown. Okay, so I'm gonna use my angle brush, the one I used for my eyeshadow, because I use the same one for my eyebrows. And you're just gonna do the same thing you do as the eyeshadow, just kind of tap it in there because you don't want to get too much on your brows. The more you get, the thicker it is and the darker your eyebrows are. And since this is pomade, you still want them to look natural. So careful on how much you grab onto your brush. And what we're going to do is, I don't know if you guys can see, I can't really zoom you guys in, but kind of the same way as we do the eyeshadow, we're just going to make a line to outline our brow. So we're basically going to outline our brow. And you want to relax your brow because you don't want to raise it up because then you're going to have that. So you just want to relax your brow the way it normally is. And you're just going to slightly start filling it in. So my eyebrows, I plucked them myself. And I fucked them up. Just keep coloring it in. And then up here, you just want to follow along. Okay, so for the front, it's a tricky part. So you don't want to grab any more product. You just want to use what you have. You don't want to make the line on the bottom because that's not what we're going for, which I already kind of did. So what we're going to do is, with our brush, we are going to lightly just stroke it up like if we're painting little hairs. And it's okay, we're going to clean it up with concealer, so this up here will be gone. But that's all we're doing. So you see how it's not as, up here is not as dark as back here. Because up back here you have more hair. Then you grab your spoolie brush and you kind of I want to say it's blends it all together, it gives it, it fades it. Just brush it through. I know it looks crazy, but we're still going to clean it with concealer. But you see how it already has that fade effect? It fades. And we'll clean it up with concealer so it'll look better. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to do the other eyebrow. So I have struggled sometimes with my eyebrows because they're not the same at all. This one has more of an arch and more hair than this one. This one's kind of bald and this one's not. This one is like has more hair back here. So again, we're just gonna follow the line and we're gonna start in the middle because we're back up here is where we're gonna want to fade it to give it the same fade effect as this side. So we're just gonna go along the middle and trace the line, or outline, not trace, outline our eyebrow. So let me tell you guys the difference in using powder and pomade. Powder, I use powder during my day, like when I go to work and stuff like that. It's easy to do. It's really fast. It doesn't take me a long time like this takes me. This is when I only go at night. I use it when I go to work during the day because during the day I don't really do anything. All I do is I drive for a living, so I don't really do anything, honestly. I sit in a car and I drive. So that's why I use powder. I try my best to not touch my face, to not rub my face, or to like if I'm sweating and stuff, I don't rub it because then powder does come off. Pomade, not so much. Pomade I use at night. Sometimes I use it during the day, like if I have time, if I'm doing my makeup during if I have time, like in time for work. I use pomade at night if I'm going out, like I want it to stay and I want it to last. I don't want to have to worry about rubbing it or sweat or anything like that. So I use pomade. Okay, so now with our spoolie brush, we are going to fade it out. Do the back so it fades into it. I kind of already did some of it off camera, so it's already kind of done. But just like that. So now we're going to clean it with concealer. Okay, so now moving on to the concealer, we're going to use, once again, the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Waterproof Concealer. I got this at Ulta, obviously. And we're just going to dab a little bit on our hand, or on our hand. So just a little bit, what's on the brush. And then we're going to get a flat brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill, Morphe by Jaclyn Hill JH43 brush. And I like it because it's just flat. It's just square and flat. But you could use any flat brush. And we're just going to grab a little bit of concealer, dab both sides. And we're going to clean it up. Oh, my daughter. I thought she was saying hi to her dad. Because her dad should be coming home in a minute. Just like that. You see how this one is clean? It's cleaned up nice, and this one still needs to be cleaned up a little more. Okay. So now with a moist beauty blender, we are going to blend in the concealer. Okay, so we are just going to blend the concealer out. Okay, so this is the final outcome, and honestly, I'm proud of myself. Like, these eyebrows look really nice. They look really natural. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go, but I hope you guys had a good night, and I will see you guys later. If you guys want more videos, like I said, subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.